Hey, hi everybody. It's Sunday evening. I'm hoping you had a really nice weekend. We have kind of an interesting week coming up because we're going to slowly get back into some hot weather. The map you're looking at on the left here is Wednesday. This is the air mass map at 850 millibars or 5,000 feet. And these are temperatures Celsius. So, a reminder when it's plus 18, 19, plus 20 up and down the Lima Valley, you're thinking, nah, we could hit 90 degrees, could do it Tuesday. Could do it Wednesday and even a little bit hotter than that. And then where you see the darker red to brick tones, these are temperatures plus 25 and above, 100 degrees and higher. So overall, some hot weather coming to inland areas on Tuesday and especially into Wednesday of this coming week. And in part, this hot weather is going to lead to numerous days of scattered thunderstorms near to east of the Cascades, and maybe this upcoming Thursday, some rain showers or rumbles of thunder here in the Willamette Valley and also at the coast. So this is the GFS model. This is Thursday, and you can see it carries some rain up into parts of the Willamette Valley, at least a chance of some showers passing through Portland, some stuff at the coast. Now, understand right now, it looks like if we get some rain, if this stays in the forecast for this coming Thursday, maybe even into Friday morning, it's going to be waves of scattered precipitation, mainly working south to north up across the area, meaning some of us would get some rain, some would not. So we'll keep an eye on all of that. Again, this is Thursday's rain potential for the Willamette Valley that you're looking at right there. Okay. All of this brought to you by the Momentous Wealth Podcast. Listen on Apple Podcasts, listen on Spotify. You can select from a library of investment topics meant to educate you. From Momentous Wealth Management, licensed in Oregon and Washington. It's the firm I use for my 401k and Roth IRAs and all that type of stuff. So I highly advise you check them out, Momentous Wealth Management and their podcast, Apple Podcasts, listen on Spotify. Okay, let's get you going. Beautiful weekend. Well, hope you enjoyed it. We were only in the low to mid 70s in the valley yesterday with the cloud cover that we had in the forecast. That was a good call. Didn't really start clearing out across all areas until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It does appear that Portland has hit 80 degrees on this Sunday. The final climate report is not out, but everybody's got sun today. There's Tillamook from the Camera Garrett by the Sea Resort. Depot Bay from the Channel House out in the Columbia River Gorge, Camas Meadows, Oregon Garden Resort out in Silverton. The Oregon City camera's down. I'll work on getting that back up. There's Elk Ridge Golf Course out in Carson in the Gorge, Kelso Longview, and this is always really fun. Look at all the people enjoying the hot thermal spring. Not that you need hot water, but hot thermal or warm thermal spring pools at the resort in Canida. Just terrific. Yeah, really, really great scene there. Okay, I want to start with showing you the upper flow pattern, and this is interesting for a number of reasons. So this is this afternoon at 5 p.m. Upper level low sitting up in the Gulf of Alaska. You can see the troughing and the cool dip, if you will, that fed us only 70s yesterday, only around 80 today. Really comfortable weather up and down the West Coast. Here is the current heat dome or big area of high pressure aloft, 597 high, right over the Gulf Coast states. So I'm going to play this. We'll start to get some warming tomorrow. Notice how the cool trough that moved in over the weekend pulls out tomorrow. That will allow us to warm up into the mid 80s here in Portland, Salem, and Vancouver. The big upper level high, the heat dome, slowly shifting back to the west. Here it is tomorrow over Arkansas, Missouri, and Iowa. And as I play this into Tuesday, here's that big upper level high. Now it's kind of at this point sprawling out, but it is overall pushing back to the west. Here's a 594 expanded high off the Baja Peninsula, upper level high back into Texas. And now we've got ridging up into British Columbia up in Canada. So this is Tuesday. This is day one of potentially just getting to 90 in Portland. And then maybe we get to 90 on Wednesday as well. Now, as I play this into Wednesday, here's that 594 high out over the Pacific in West Texas. Here's a little disturbance down over Reno, Nevada, and Tahoe. We're going to start seeing these disturbances on the backside. Here's the ridging right up and through here across the Rockies and up into Canada. Upper level disturbance triggering some thunderstorms on the west side of the upper level high. There's actually more days than not this upcoming week, at least tomorrow through Friday, where we will have scattered thunderstorm possibilities over in eastern Oregon, some of the days in central Oregon, and then we saw that chance of rain coming on Thursday. So let's play this into Thursday. This doesn't look like much, but see right in here, little trough curved out. There's a little carved out, pardon me. There's a little upper level disturbance. This would be the trigger for thunderstorms that could start Wednesday night in southern Oregon, migrate up into the valley as early as Thursday morning, showers and or thunderstorms, and maybe a second round of showers and or thunderstorms that pop during the day and migrate up the Cascades and spill over into the valley and all the way to the coast. Again, this is Thursday. Certainly, we have cooled off after the hot weather on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then as we go into this upcoming weekend, let me back it up. This goes into Saturday morning. There's another little weak trough. All this is going to do is give us a wave of very pleasant weather coming inland. Don't see any rain this upcoming weekend. This is Saturday, August 2nd. August starts on Friday, but it keeps us nice and pleasant. The 597 upper level high suppressed down south of the Canadian border. Okay. Here is the future radar product, courtesy of the GFS model. And this is tomorrow afternoon, Monday. These are all scattered to spotty storms in eastern Oregon and southern Oregon. That's tomorrow afternoon. Then they kind of fade away, and then they come back Tuesday afternoon. South Central Oregon, maybe something migrates up into Bend and Sun River in southern Deschutes County. And then those kind of fade away. And then here is Wednesday, more storms. And notice now we've got storms all the way south of Medford and down around Brookings and southwest, the southwest corner of our state. Okay, that's interesting. This is the disturbance that holds together Wednesday night. Here's some storms moving into the Cascades Thursday early morning toward Eugene. And then another little wave of what could be just some remnant showers, or maybe there's some thunder and lightning in here. Thursday morning, all the way off of the coast. And here's another batch that migrates up the Cascades Thursday afternoon. Maybe some of this also spills over the Cascades into the valley. I mean, here's the chance of some showers all the way up towards Seattle Thursday overnight into Friday morning. So I hope I impress upon you that while we have a scattered thunderstorm chance, mainly eastern Oregon tomorrow and Tuesday, from Wednesday night, Thursday, into Friday morning, absolutely there could be some rain here on the west side of the state. And then by the time this is Friday afternoon, by the time we get to Saturday, now Saturday, the overall flow pattern stabilizes and comes in straight off the Pacific waters. We have no rain chance and we start to cool back down into some real comfortable weather. And maybe getting into at least Saturday of next week, have some morning marine clouds as well. So that's kind of the nuts and bolts of what I'm watching. These were the 6 o'clock, 6:30. These were the 6:30 temperatures. 81 in Portland and Salem, 90 down in Medford. Let's go around the horn. 95 Monday, chance of some storms in Medford on Tuesday, 97. Chance again on Thursday. Generally a 90 or better for the upcoming week. All right, Central Oregon. Sunny, then a chance of showers Monday, chance of showers Tuesday, thunderstorm chance Wednesday, Thursday. This is what I'm talking about. Every single day, partly cloudy with a chance of mainly PM and into the night scattered storms. It'll be warm to hot, temperatures mid 80s to low 90s, it looks like, through Friday. Okay. What about out in Pendleton? Dry through Wednesday. There's a chance of rain Thursday into Friday morning. Temperatures nearing 100 on Tuesday, nearing 100 on Wednesday, still mid 90s on Thursday. Okay. All right. Let's go up to Seattle. 81 Monday, 82 Tuesday, 83 Wednesday. And now remember, some of the models show Thursday night into Friday morning, there could be some rain up around Seattle. Temperatures, after being around 80 or low 80s through Thursday, cool off as we return to more of that westerly flow going into this upcoming weekend. And temperatures dropping back into the 70s. Here's Salem. 87, 91, and 90. And maybe Wednesday, maybe models aren't putting out a hot enough output for Wednesday. I really think Tuesday is like we hit 90, maybe we don't. But Wednesday, we could potentially be low to mid 90s. And remember, there's that chance of some rain Thursday night into Friday morning. Temperatures cooling or comfortably in the 80s going into the upcoming weekend. Okay. Astoria, Nice day. Had sunshine today. We'll have sunshine again tomorrow, Monday. Nearing 70 degrees. Same thing Tuesday. And there's that chance, even along the coast, of some rain Thursday night. So we'll see. This shows a mix of cloudiness Wednesday into the weekend with temperatures in the 60s. North Bend, no realistic chance of measurable rainfall. Kind of a mix of clouds, fog, sun, temperatures in the 60s. Nothing that really takes off and gets overly warm. So it looks like the wind flow will be off of the Pacific waters through that period. Okay, here is my Portland 7-day forecast, courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros. I was on vacation last week and then I let it ride, but now I let it ride on the National Weather Service auto feed. So if you use my weather site, portlandweather.com, I own and operate this. This 7 days set back to my manual work. So these are my numbers now that I update. 85 tomorrow, 90 on Tuesday, maybe, into the 90s Wednesday. That chance of a scattered shower or storm somewhere in the Willamette Valley, maybe at the coast, maybe up into Southwest Washington, as early as Wednesday overnight into Thursday morning. We'll hold on to a shower chance into Friday morning, but the best chance of rain is Thursday. And then really pleasant this upcoming weekend. All right, that's what I have for you. No big news on the fire front, wildfires, but with so many lightning strike days potentially this week over central and eastern Oregon, especially, things will be watched very carefully. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we don't get that many fire starts. I'm sure we'll get some. That's the way it goes. Let's hope we don't get anything that is bad. I'm Rod Hill. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do so. It helps me out. You'll be notified when I post, and I will talk to you soon.